Hi, so Devon of Kang, welcome back to my Q&A session. Now, some more questions have come in, um, and I'm gonna redo the Q&A sessions because I deleted the other one. Um, I took the other one down because I felt it wasn't good enough. So, uh, first question, two from Toby. So one of them is that anyone who inspires most of your content? Well, okay, so the main event on Saturdays, Friday, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays is based around ECW, which was a hardcore wrestling promotion. And actually, the next step has influenced everything that I've ever written. So you can see the next step has influenced my writing. So, um, second question from him is, what's your favorite season of the next step and why? Oh yeah, and also sorry, ECW, if you don't know, stood for Extreme Championship Wrestling. Um, it was more of a hardcore wrestling promotion in the 90s, but um, yeah, my but it's also influenced. So some of my wrestlers are next step character based. My CW is rated 16 plus, by the way, so you've got to be of a certain age to watch wrestling because you don't want to be an 8-year-old watching hardcore wrestling, or because I know some of it can be brutal. But my Doctor Who content inspired by Big Finish. They do a lot of audio dramas. The next step content, I I just come up with it myself. But my and Also, what's my favorite next step season and why? Season 3 and 4. Okay, so I'll rank them from. No, I won't rank them. Um, Season 3, I my because it has my 5 favorite characters. So Sierra, Skylar, Cassie, and um and Alfie. Yes, I like Alfie. Bit of an unpopular opinion, but the reason that I like that season is because if it hadn't have been for season 4, I wouldn't have started my Doctor Who series or this channel. So had so so when Sierra left, I decided to continue her story via Doctor Who stop motions, which were not very good. So I used to make stop motions. Then, as it evolved, it went on and on to include other next step characters like Abby and the 10th Doctor, but we all know what happened there. That's when I was unaware of what happened. Um, then Amy's mom and Gail Sinclair. No, sorry, Amy's mom Gail and the 6th Doctor. Well, you got to take a punishment, haven't you? Sometimes you've got to for ruining your on-screen daughter's chances of dancing. Bring her with the 6th Doctor, the one that everyone. No, actually, no. I kind of like the 6th Doctor in in the audio dramas. They've done him justice. So Yeah, that's that. Actually, there'll be more Q&As to come, I think. And I think the worst seasons I hate of the next step that I hate the most, probably season 6 or 7. I don't know, because the later seasons, they're too PG. I think they're not realistic anymore. They could have gone to real life Chicago, not had Toronto doubling up for Canada. If they'd have gone to Chicago, they could have had a cameo from the best in the world, CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. Sorry. Um, so that answers your question. Another one. Dr. Leonard asks, and there's a thread to this, so in the comments. So he originally asked, "What do you think of Boris Johnson and his Conservative Party?" I obviously didn't. I then said, "Ask non-political questions, please." And then he says, "Why are you such an old man?" Okay, so my style, I'm heavily influenced by the old days. So my style is influenced by Doctor Who, um, um, and and old style things. And then another one about anyone else who inspires me, Cody Rhodes. I look up to Cody Rhodes because I look up to a lot of AEW wrestlers, so Chris Jericho, Cody Rhodes, Tama Tonga. These are all wrestlers, by the way. Um, and wrestling's influenced a lot of this channel, I think. But most of all, I think the next step, because of the next step, that I've created this channel, and I owe my channel to the Next Step franchise. You know, I might not like all of it. I might disagree with a lot of the things that some of the fans say. And um I wasn't a big fan of season 5 as well. I like the only things that I liked were Heather and Lola and Josh. Um So yeah, that is the first part of the Q&A. Any more questions, do feel free to ask. So like saying, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. So goodbye, good night, too sweet.